Coming up on Inside the Rings, the future is now. A first-of-its-kind SUV takes a new angle on design. Our newest in-vehicle innovations set the tech world abuzz. The all-new 2019 Audi A8 redefines the term inner beauty.
With the Q8 we did something completely new for Audi, something really outstanding. My name is Sascha Heide and I'm working as an exterior designer for Audi Design. This is the first time I did an all-new model. It was a big challenge to recreate the really new, iconic look of the car. It perfectly combines the attitude or the aesthetics of an four-door coupe with the fully functions of a sporty SUV. I think the first eye-catching element is the new grille architecture. If you look at the front of the car, it's the single frame, the new architecture, which is coming up in an octagon shape. This octagon shape will be the next grille silhouette for the whole range of upcoming Audi Q models. There's another nice feature which is placed next to the single frame, which is called the mask. With this one, we wanted to express also the Quattro attitude, the techniques below the skin, because we want to make the Quattro attitude, the Quattro technology visible in the design of the car. It's a couple of technical revolutions behind the car. For instance, we have very big wheels. We have the biggest wheels so far we ever had in Audi. We have very big wheel arches. Also in the bottom we have big air intakes, very sporty ones. Seeing the car from its rear, there's one stunning element which I really love. It's our black panel beam. Underlining the maximum width of the car, it gives it a really nice, powerful standing. The roofline is supposed to be a coupé, but it's different to the shape of a normal expected coupé roofline. So the outline is totally different and we still keep the appropriate headroom inside.
The elegance that we have in interior is a complement from the exterior. My name is Mauricio Monteiro dos Santos. I'm a team leader from the Q8 interior design. You start an interior with a vision. The A8 is for us a direction. And then we thought, okay, how can we combine the success from the Audi A8 in an SUV? As soon as you see the whole package and what we want to get in the end, it was quite clear that this car needs a completely new interior. Inside of the car, you don't give up on nothing. The idea was to communicate levels. So the first level, when you get in the car, you see all the usability in the car is surrounded by a black panel and aluminum frame. Then we have the second layer. This is what we call mechanical wrap, where we have the decor parts in the car. They are quite clear to see, and we have a very strong division between these layers. So you have to feel yourself very comfortable in the car. And this is the soft layer surrounding the whole interior. The interior from the Q8 is on the SUV segment for us an icon. We design like a diamond, so every face has to be polished.
It's an absolutely amazing situation to have this kind of a freedom. I hope they fell in love with it like I did immediately.
That was moments that we thought, this will never work, but let's give a try. And we didn't give up. We are never satisfied. It would be wrong if we were satisfied.
It will be our new star in the SUV segment.
The name says it's Q8. It's the top of the Q. I don't know any other company that can do this better than Audi.
Progress isn't on the horizon. Progress is already here. Connecting us, interacting with us, enhancing us. As this digital revolution sprints forward, Audi stands at the forefront, leading mobility into the future, just as we've done since the inception of the Four Rings. Imagine artificial intelligence that feels like second nature. Take, for example, Audi Adaptive Cruise Assist, a system that helps maintain distance to the vehicle in front of you and helps keep the vehicle centered in the lane, easing the stress of a long commute. Audi makes awareness an act of progress as well. Audi Presense 360 can detect surroundings, alert drivers, and, when equipped with certain optional features, can even help mitigate the severity of some side impacts. And while these advanced systems help provide more peace of mind, there is something they won't replace: the thrill of the open road. The cabin of an Audi vehicle is arguably one of the smartest places you'll visit during your travels. Our revolutionary Audi MMI touch response employs haptic and acoustic feedback along with gesture controls to give you intuitive command. You can even customize the system per driver by saving your most used functions to a profile. And the vibrant, fully digital display of the Audi Virtual Cockpit will forever alter your definition of a dashboard. Our drive to innovate is inherent in our DNA. It wasn't manufactured to win accolades. But then again, progress rarely goes unnoticed. We don't take such honors lightly. Instead, they further stoke our passion for progress as humankind continues its unparalleled transformation. And we're ready to drive the revolution. Progress is here. And with it comes the exhilarating spark of things to come.
Some years ago, we did a creative workshop in Paris. I could afterwards define what this car should be in my eyes. Paris is one of the most advanced and prestigious cities in the world, and it has a lot of history. Prestige, luxury, history. This car should have all of it. My name is Maximilian Nauka. I'm an interior designer at Audi. When talking about the interior design of the current A8, prestige was the basis of developing the car. How did we achieve this? First of all is creating width, because width is for us the definition of luxury in a car. Then, of course, the black panel architecture, which integrates seamlessly the screens in the dashboard and in the center console. As a design team, we said, okay, craftsmanship, this is what the Audi customer knows and what he expects. It's super nice leather, authentic wood, stitches that are like perfectly made. And we were like, okay, this craftsmanship, we want to transfer into the digital world. On any screen, which you can see in the car, on any graphics, there was a person sitting and defining it and sketching it and looking after that we get this high-end, high-definition graphics. Overall, if you include the screens in the back, 6 screens into the car, they should not look like screens put somewhere on. They had to be integrated seamlessly, giving a perfect ergonomics to the customer, because the screens are coming closer to the driver and the passenger, and they're easier to reach. This car should have something which no other Audi is going to have. And I think this is exactly what we made with the vans. They are just coming out when you need them. Even the movement itself, it's the best in technology you can get. The back of the car, it's equivalent to the front row, because we interpreted the design of the front center consoles. So you have your S-Con, which is like a piece you can just take off, and you can control everything. It's the screens, it's the sunshades, the seat heating, the cooling, the massages. The massage, by the way, is awesome. The matrix reading light. So this was a nice transfer from the technique we get from the exterior, because the headlights have this matrix light, so this is pretty unique. And it has to be really spacious. I really just invite you, get into the car, sit down in the back and just enjoy it. It's amazing. Since the beginning, we had the aim to create one interior and one room you really feel, no matter where you're sitting in, you feel, wow, this is a luxury car. It's defining the DNA of Audi every time a new A8 is coming onto the market. We have to shift it into this digital environment we are now living in. And this car should not just match, it should define. It's always cool to make a big step. This car is not an evolution, it's a revolution.